Hello everyone, and welcome back to our English learning series. I'm so excited to see you all here for our second class. Last time, we talked about setting your goals and finding your why. Today, we're diving into something super practical. How to build a powerful vocabulary that actually sticks in your mind. Now, you might think learning vocabulary is all about memorizing long lists of words. Boring, right? Well, I'm here to tell you there's a much better, more effective, and way more fun way to do it. The key isn't just about how many words you know, but how well you can use them. So, let's ditch the old school flashcards for a moment and talk about context. Context is king. Instead of learning a word in isolation, like ubiquitous, try to find it in a real sentence. For example, in today's world, smartphones have become ubiquitous. See? Suddenly, the word has a home. It has meaning. Your brain is much more likely to remember it this way because it's connected to an idea, not just a random definition. My first big tip for you is to become a word detective. Whenever you're reading an article, watching a movie, or listening to a podcast in English, keep a small notebook or use a notes app on your phone. When you come across a new word, don't just look it up and move on. Write down the entire sentence it was in. This gives you that all-important context. Later, when you review your notes, you'll see the word in its natural habitat, which will jog your memory much faster. Next up, let's make it personal. The best way to remember a word is to make it your own. Once you've learned a new word, like resilient, try to create your own sentences with it. Think about your own life. You could say, after a tough week, I felt resilient and ready to face new challenges. By connecting new vocabulary to your own experiences and feelings, you're creating strong neural pathways in your brain. It's like building a personal bridge to that word. Another fantastic technique is using word families. English words often come in groups. Take the word success, which is a noun. From there, you get the verb succeed, the adjective successful, and the adverb successfully. When you learn one, take a moment to look up its family members. This way, you're not just learning one word, you're learning for the price of one. This instantly expands your ability to express yourself in different situations. You could say his success was inspiring, or she successfully completed the project. It makes your English sound much more natural and flexible. And here's a fun one. Use technology. There are amazing apps out there that make learning vocabulary feel like a game. Apps like Duolingo, or Anki use something called spaced repetition. This is a smart learning technique where the app shows you a word just before you're about to forget it. It has scientifically proven to be one of the most efficient ways to move vocabulary from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. Spend just 10 to 15 minutes a day on one of these apps. Maybe on your commute or during a coffee break. You'll be amazed at how quickly your vocabulary grows. Finally, don't be afraid to use what you learn. The ultimate goal of learning words is to communicate, right? So, try to sprinkle your new vocabulary into your daily conversations. If you're practicing with a language partner or writing in a journal, make a conscious effort to use the new words you've collected. Yes, you might make a mistake at first, and that's totally okay. Every time you use a word, you're strengthening your memory of it. It's like working a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So, to recap, learn words in context, make them personal, explore word families, use technology, and most importantly, use them in practice. Building a strong vocabulary is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate the small victories, and enjoy the process of discovering the richness of the English language. That's all for today's class. I hope you found these tips helpful. Try to implement at least one of them this week and let me know how it goes in the comments below. I love reading your feedback. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next class. See you soon.